So next on the list alphabetically is Natural Selection 2. Do you want to fire that up, or is it not
Oh,
currently
sure.
installed?
Why don't I load it up? Uh, I still have it installed.
Mm-hmm.
I think I do.
This is one that I have played briefly with Hazel before, and I'm sure neither of us remembers anything about how to play. It is the first game from the developers who, well, I guess there was probably a mod that was just Natural Selection 1, but the first like standalone game from the developers who then made Subnautica, which
I
is
completely forgot it was them.
one of my
Oh,
favorite
wow. And on
games.
the Steam page, they're mentioning like patch notes from March 2020.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a recent update to this. They're like, I mean, it's a very very old game at this point, but they're still doing graphical facelifts and a new map apparently even. Um, like they stick with it. But I will never forget that it's the same developer because there are posters for this game in Subnautica, and there's a little cosmetic option to add one of the fish from Subnautica as a little decal to your armor, the humans in this.
I played a lot of Natural Selection 1 way back. I really
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed that one.
Mm-hmm. But what this is kind of brilliant. It's like half FPS, half RTS.
It is the only time I've ever seen that concept executed successfully out of many attempts.
Yeah. So the idea is you got this big, you know, honestly good hybrid between looking like an FPS corridor shooter map and a like StarCraft base map. Um, you got the team of basically Zerg and the team of humans, and for each there's like one player who can take the commander role by just walking up to this little spot, and from there you can just kind of like see the overall map and ping stuff for people. And is this just on a black screen for me? That's not a good sign.
I'm
Please
just
play.
rebinding my keys because my control key's broken.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Did this crash on me?
it has a very freezy loading screen.
Mm-hmm. Pairing security options.
Toggle console is
Hmm.
bound to Grave. Who calls it that?
Hmm. Well, it's only till you hold down shift. Okay.
Oh, that's a good point.
Let me try that again. Hope that was just a one-time fluke. Because I haven't played a lot of this, but I really like what I have played of it, and would like to. What I'd like to do at some point is actually get like enough people to have a full team and really play it for real. But I quit you. Please acknowledge this. Okay, there it goes. Take two. But what really impressed me about this is when first playing through it, like it does a really good job of handholding you through a lot of really complex mechanics. Uh, if you go through the
Oh, it has a
tutorials.
mods page. Neato.
Hmm. And I got nothing here. This is oh, there it goes. Okay, is it actually loading? Is it actually loading? Okay. That just took a bit. But yeah, this last updated, let's see. Like, yeah, just a couple months ago, I think it was. Let's go for a date on this changelog, but eh. Oh, they're still, like, doing balance patches to it, too, and everything. Like, this is, like, actively being worked on, I want to say, like, 10 years down the line. But, let me share, too, that I have the sound at a decent place.
The change to female button isn't working.
Are you
Story
sure?
of my life.
Hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. So just to make sure this is, yeah, it's streaming okay. Good. The other question is, are you like
Oh, you are quiet now.
Am I? Testing, testing, testing.
Yeah, you're like a fraction of the volume you used to be.
Weird. Testing, testing, testing.
Still the same?
I didn't change anything.
I wonder if it's like your Windows. Remember that mic ducking thing in Windows? I wonder if that's happening.
That could be. What did I do to fix that again?
Let me look it up.
Appreciated. Bear with me for this. It's a cool game if we can get into it. Yeah, okay. Weird. Oh yeah, it did. I've been looking in OBS and it's doing that. Did I just like did my microphone physically slip down my face? Because that has been known to happen. This headset is a bit weirdly designed. No, that's still pretty quiet.
Yeah, that's definitely something else. Oh, yep. Chat says it's the same there.
Sound settings, I think it was.
Windows audio ducking. Tell me what to do. Internet. Oh, right. Remember that was the weird thing that had the ducking experience on the communications tab?
Yep.
Even though the article is called stream attenuation.
Testing, testing,
I'll paste
testing.
it to you.
Is this much better?
Oh, yes, it is actually.
Okay. Cool. I don't know why that turned itself down to 24%, but I seem to have fixed it. So I guess it's good now and staying good now? I hope?
Yes, seems to be.
Okay. Weird. I don't know what caused that.
So are you in natural selection? What should I be doing? I guess we go to server browser.
That's the way to go, yeah.
You pick a server and I'll join you.
Oh, sure. That's a simple way to do it. Full. Rookie only, I think, is fair for us right now.
This is a way more players playing than I was expecting.
Yeah, like again, this game's been out for a while, but it has like a level of support from active development and a player base that make it seem like something that is relatively new.
They were pretty nice last time we played too.
Boot Camp Survival of the Fittest something. It had one player when I joined it.
Which one was it?
Never mind, I could not establish a
NS2 Rookie Only Boot Camp?
Hang on. Let's see. There's so many of these.
US Dallas Boot Camp #1. It's on NS2 Caged and has 7 players. I mean, we won't really be showing the game off if we join an empty server.
What was that one again?
Survival of the Fattest, US Dallas Boot Camp #1. Okay, I'll join that one.
But yeah, here you can see on the loading screen a little map of this fairly complex area. Just from what I recall of this, there's this whole like tech tree progress thing where it's like the humans have to like activate the power in places, and the RTS player is like building up this whole thing and like putting into place equipment lockers and stuff like that. The players are earning money by like doing what the commander says, right, basically, and or just playing well in general.
Oh yeah, and the commander's seeing the game from overhead. That's important.
Spend on things. Then the alien side, which I'm sure we'll get to at some point, has this whole thing where you like start off as this little tiny, like little skittery vent crawling thing, which has really fun controls. So I can remember how they work. And then you can like build up evolution points to turn into more specialized units and just bigger ones. So like both sides are actually pretty fun to play. The commanding positions are actually also fairly engaging because there's a lot to worry about at once. The little orange things are events that just the one unit can crawl through. there's a lot of having to look up because like the Zerg in general are like very very wimpy, but can set up ambushes. So you do a lot of things like just like clinging to the wall over a doorway to just like drop down on somebody as you see them. Um,
It's got kind of like a MOBA destroy the core sort of flavor too,
mhm.
which is kind of surprising.
Okay.
More than like it's not like an RTS in that you're like trying to like destroy every structure or anything.
Well, as is, the teams are kind of balanced. So, did you join one already?
I am still loading. I am on my third or fourth attempt trying to get into the server. It gets a little farther each time, so go ahead.
Okay. Marines are currently down. If they still are when you hop in, cool. If not, oh well.
Marines seem a bit easier too, so I will try to join them.
Right. So here I am spawning in.
The Marines have the commander giving them orders, whereas the aliens are decentralized and all just kind of like hive intelligence their way through, which is like a cool bit of asymmetrical flavor.
Was that a thing? So I'm just kind of jumping into it.
Oh, I finally loaded.
Okay.
Joining the Marines.
So like,
Command station under attack.
I am dealing with somebody in here.
I like how when you're respawning, you're basically like getting 3D printed back to life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's nice. That's something so like consistent with this in Subnautica also, which well, this game is like not going so great for us, I don't think.
Command station under attack.
What's in here with us? Putting these down. But yeah, here's the armory. I can get some tools like this here welder and start patching up this here everything.
I'm not sure if killing these pustules is what we should be doing.
Whoa. Okay, going through that teleport definitely was not what I've been doing. So we're hoping to
This
get like a
game's prettier
fresher
than I
game
last
after this
played
one
it.
because this one's like about to end. Clearly, this base is like really going down.
I think there's a stealthy boy.
Clearly. These are like something that the monsters can do is like a Nidus Canal sort of thing, where they can just tunnel into anywhere, which is pretty clearly going on at the moment. There's also both of us just being like, a year out of practice playing the game.
You see them hopping around?
Yep.
Off.
Okay, yeah, that was.
They were taunting us.
We did join into that like right before the game ended. But hopefully, same server will now be restarting with. Yeah. I like this little lobby where everybody's just kind of getting to chill out. I do want to do the Marines again, I think, just because it's easier to work this out. I will just say shuffle on the map.
I'm
I don't
sorry,
really care.
Photonic.
Those big centaur kind of things are like one of the alien super units. They're
Yep.
basically ultralisks.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I do like how resources are like mainly character specific, where everybody has their own little like money or evolution points,
This is
and
a
then
modded server. This isn't the normal aliens and Marines.
Oh, someone on voice chat saying this is a mod server, so
okay,
this is actually not the default experience.
that explains a lot.
Oh well.
Let's see what we got here.
Kind of happy that people are like answering questions immediately upon us getting back in, rather than being all the usual like, "What the fuck? You don't even know how to play this
Yeah,
game."
like, well, we are playing on a newbie server here too, but like everything
Fair.
I've played of this, which hasn't been that much, like the whole community is really nice. Which I can kind of see because it is a game where you need like a big team of people doing some complicated stuff and coordinating.
Oh, this is making me wish we could get a bunch of people get together to play Dystopia. That's another Half-Life mod I miss.
Okay, so now here's the actual starting setup. There, okay. Yeah.
Build structure and waypoint.
So we got some basic orders here, what to do.
I assumed that I build structures by hitting it with my wrench, but that's not actually how this game works.
Yeah, it's hold E, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just oh, this should be a mod too that like puts in some higher tech stuff earlier on, which is gonna confuse the hell out of me.
It's interesting how oh, I lost my train of thought looking at stuff. Oh yeah, because like the commander's playing an RTS, but it's an RTS where the commands you give are basically suggestions.
Yeah. And also the commander is like physically represented in the game too as a player who stands in a little box and can be killed and can abandon that when there's an emergency and you just need an extra person around.
Following you. Oh, this map's quite pretty.
Yeah, they've been updating this. It's we got some armor researched apparently, so that's worth picking up next time we're back in the base. Oh, I swear I just saw something drop on you.
Soldiers are under attack.
Build structure and waypoint.
Oh, apparently those assists at the end are like just like an end game speed up thing.
Nope. But yeah, so you simultaneously have like your Space Marines building everything and killing things to collect resources, which are then used to get better weapons and armor and stuff like that. And then there's like teleport things that you can build just anywhere, leading to anywhere else. More respawners because that's the only people can come back into life. There's an option to like get a big old like power armor suit and stomp around in it,
I think there's more over this way.
which itself kind of requires you to have some like people repairing it behind you, ideally, for support. Yep. Oh, oh. You guys, what are their harvesters?
Nice. I used up a bit too much ammo. Maybe I should have been wrenching that. Maybe I shouldn't run off alone.
Hang on.
Your base is under attack. Command station under attack.
I have some bit of buggery going on here. Okay.
So are we not able to respawn,
oh.
or?
Oh, they took out all the spawners, didn't they?
This is a bit unfortunate because it seems like we got a couple aliens who know what they're doing, and the rest of us are on Marines.
Yep. Plus, there's some weird mod going on the server, so. But I think you got like a taste of it. And I'd like to try the alien side too, just to show that off real quickly.
And the commander got out of the command module,
Oh, that explains
Yeah,
it.
I noticed that too.
and they had no observatory to teleport people back.
Yep. Also, I'm curious if I have my mic live right now or if it's push to talk.
I haven't been hearing you in game. I
Okay.
can hear you on Discord. I
Okay.
have Twitch muted.
But anyway, yeah, the little Zergy pets here can. Okay, here we go.
Us versus bots. Let's go get them.
Oh, I love the like narrator for the aliens.
Here, follow me. I know a shortcut. Follow me. No, follow me. Follow me. I know a shortcut.
It's actually like very good. The weird wall climbing and getting into vents and.
Wait for Violet. Wait for Violet.
We are waiting for you.
Violet, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, that way. That way.
Okay, this way.
Come on. Come on. Attack!
Num 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 num.
It's RIP. Yes.
I believe they just got 6 pooled.
Uh huh. Pretty much. So, yeah, I think that's a decent taste of what I'm doing today with this. But I really like this game. I would love to show it off again sometime when I have like a lot of people around who are all going to try it.
It's worth noting that
a
the
lot of them
aliens,
are, yeah, in their mouths.
they're not
the
all
eyes.
the little. Oh, sorry.
But no, the grunt units do have their eyes in their mouth apparently, because you just have that giant tongue on screen constantly.
Yes. The different. That's not the only alien you can be either, but that's like the base alien.
Yep. But yeah, you have all this stuff going on where it's like, those basic ones just have their little bite and they can crawl through the little tunnels and are very, very tiny and just automatically stick to any wall, which is just plain fun to play around with and interesting as the Marines to deal with, just because like you know where the vents are, but you still have to be aware that like, well, yeah, something can come out of that any time. Then once they've gotten some kills, they can evolve and just get like better stats for themselves, or they can like switch over to other aliens that are much more specialized in what they do. But it's a cool little game. I really like it. Would totally get into it if I had enough people to like get into it with. And I would show off the command thing, but like I'd need to sit down and do the tutorial for that again.